freestyle, losing out for her sixth goal by only 0.01 seconds. So the first event of the second last day of swimming competition gets underway with the 400 meters individual medley, which didn't have a heat this morning because there are only 6 finalists. And I think a lot of them, the moment Vien put her name inside, decided to scratch from it. You might as well.
I think the race will be over by the first 50. Not to take anything away from the rest of the swimmers, but Vien, I mean, her butterfly and backstroke is just too strong. You know that she's probably she's top in Southeast Asia for those 2 events. Her breaststroke, she's top 3, and her freestyle is tops again. So it's going to be very difficult for anyone else to beat her in this event.
Well, her compatriot swims in lane number 2. Vuti Phuong An, just 16 years of age. Then Kanita Nimdam, who was 7th in the 200 meters individual medley. She's in 3. Azzahira Permatahani of Indonesia, who holds the Indonesian record time of 4:51.46 that she swam at the Islamic Solidarity Games, where she finished 2nd. She's in 4. Singapore's Ching Hwee in lane number 5. Singapore haven't won a gold medal in this event since 2007, when Nguyen won the gold. Nadia Reza of Malaysia, who finished 6th in this event in 2013, is lane 6. And the red-hot favorite, the medley queen in Southeast Asia, who's got bigger goals, especially that Asian Games goal next year in Jakarta. She is in lane 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, could you please be quiet prior to the start of the event? Thank you.
So they're waiting for the crowd to just calm down a little bit. The atmosphere has been electrifying here, and this is the only part where they need the crowd quiet, and after that the noise levels just go up here at the Bukit Jalil Aquatic Center, all cheering on Nadia Reza, who is in the lane just beside Nguyen Vien. She's a 2-time champion in this event, and she's trying to become the first ever 3-in-a-row winner since 1989. Where a certain Nurul Huda Abdullah won the last of her 3 in a row. Only Nurul and Juni Sung have won 3 in a row, and the way she has been dominating since she's turned up in the screen and the scene, she probably might win more than the 3 that she's going to win today. Nguyen does turn first, 1.16 seconds ahead of Nimdan, and your words might be pretty prophetic, Gerald. The race is probably over after the first 50.
It is. I mean, everyone else is just competing for 2nd place. I mean, I'm curious to find out whether, to know whether Vien will actually back off, because she's got 3 events today. Pretty tough schedule for her, so she may just swim this just to win this race, and then save some of the energy for the next 2 events that she has.
That's right. She's also swimming in the 200 meters breaststroke, where she is the Vietnamese record holder. Now, she has won this event with an average time over the last 2 editions of 11.54 seconds. That's the average time. She won it by 13.32 seconds in 2013, and at the last SEA Games she won it by 9.75. So we are probably looking at times of that proportions and margins of that proportions with victory here. And her first 2 legs are very strong. In fact, we have said it so many times before, Gerald, she doesn't have a weak stroke, and that's what makes her so strong, especially in the 400 meters version of the individual medley.
Yeah, exactly. Breaststroke's her weakest stroke, but even in the breaststroke, we've seen that she's still top 3 in Southeast Asia. So comparatively, when you look versus the other swimmers, there is no weak stroke. Backstroke is probably her best stroke. I mean, she doesn't have a perfect stroke when she swims the back. You can see her head moving quite a bit, right? Usually when you talk about a good, nice stroke and backstroke, the head is usually very still. But her head's actually bobbing up and down. But for some reason it works for her. She's so quick in this leg.
Over the years, the coach has said already, over the forthcoming years, what you'll see is her actually focusing a lot more on the medleys, especially this. This will probably be the one that she takes with her for the rest of her life. She missed the Olympic Games finals by 0.31 seconds in 2016, qualifying for the finals of that, and she did it in record time as well. Her Vietnamese record, by the way, we took a look at the SEA Games record, 4:42.68, and we said a big wow, but her Vietnamese record actually is 4:36.85, so she has gone much quicker over the last 2 years since winning the last SEA Games. And if you look at those times, 4:36.85 is good enough for a silver medal at the Asian Games. So obviously this is the event where she's gonna really put all her races and training into over the next 12 months in order to get ready for Jakarta 2018.
That's such a crazy quick time. This morning heats for the guys, I think 4:36 would have qualified her second. I know the guys weren't going all out, but still, just shows in comparison how quick her time is.
4:36.85, you're absolutely right, would have qualified her third fastest from the guys semi-finals this morning, the guys heats this morning. So she's only got the freestyle leg left, and what is supposed to be her Achilles heel and her weaker stroke, the breaststroke, has seen her actually extend the lead over Azzahira Permatahani of Indonesia, who only finished 6th in the 200 meters individual medley and 200 fly. So this will be her first medal of these games. She was first in the recent ASEAN Schools Games, the Indonesian, but this silver medal will mean a lot more to her. And Hwee probably will win her first ever SEA Games medal as well, because she's turning into the freestyle leg at the moment in third.
That's great for her. I think she's only 15 years old, so she's got a long way to go, and I think this medal hopefully will spur her on to train harder and get ready for the next few SEA Games.
Well, she's looking ahead at Vien, and when you look at Vien, it's almost a really good image right here, because she will be the one that you have to catch and look ahead to if you're going to be top dog, not just in Southeast Asia, but Asia in itself. So everyone's been chasing her in Southeast Asia in this event. And as I said, she's got bigger fishes to fry, and she's got a couple more events tonight. So don't expect her to clock the same time of 4:36.85, but it's still doable. The SEA Games record, 4:42.68. Remember, she's already gone 4:40.39 this year. 4:42.68, the SEA Games record.
I think she's backed off. The last 50, you can see quite obviously that she's backed off. She's not going for the record. She's just going for the win.
And she does get the win with consummate ease ahead of Azzahira of Indonesia, and well done to Hwee of Singapore, clinching the bronze medal. So 3 in a row for Nguyen Vien as a compatriot touches home. Hwee Phong An, followed by Kanita Nimdan, and then Nadia Reza of Malaysia completing the field in 6th position. Winner of the women's 400 meters individual medley final, and that tag has followed her for 3 games in a row now, and she's hoping that graphic would be up again next year when she swims in Jakarta at the Asian Games. I know the Chinese are very, very good in the 400 meters individual medley, and guess what? She says that she might actually be going there to train. So, she has already penciled herself in for European competitions at the start of next year. She usually swims in the US at the start of the year, and then she does a lot of her European legs in the middle of the year. And right about this time, it's when usually she peaks herself and gets herself ready, because she knows that a lot of major events happen in the month of August. We're not just talking World Championships, we're talking Olympic Games, we're talking Asian Games. Nguyen Vien, that by the way is Vietnam's 30th gold medal in swimming.